also during that time, new apartment, same crappy lighting.
Yeah, I was gonna say the lighting hasn't changed much, and it's
No,
not that
but
he's
new
in.
apartment
It's
though.
not if you're watching the video or
I will.
watching this like YouTube later. It's
Yeah.
not a different angle of an apartment of the past apartment. It's a new apartment now.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, Jeffrey moved since
Yeah.
we last.
7 minutes down the road.
Yeah, still
All right.
counts.
Yes. This place has a finished pool. It's amazing.
And
And I'm allowed to
not a
have
half fit.
guests.
Oh, there you
I know. It's amazing.
go.
So yeah.
One thing because I never asked you this since you moved in, but how was Poppy
Mm.
with the move? I know you only
Oh,
moved
she
like 10
loved
minutes
it.
away, but how was that?
Yeah. She
Yeah,
loved
no
it. So
issue.
what was really nice though was um so when Danny and we went to tour this place the first time, we didn't have her with us there. Um I think I can't. She might have just been back at the now old apartment. But the second time when we went, this is after the old tenant had moved out because the manager said, "Hey, like you guys want, you can stop by once the new place is finished. That way you can get an idea on what it looked like." All right, perfect. So then when we did come over, we asked if we could bring Poppy. They were fine with it, and the place still wasn't completely finished because they renovated everything: the carpets, they put in new doors, everything like
There you
cabinets
go.
and whatnot. It was cool though. So the only problem with that is we couldn't really let Poppy roam around because the carpet wasn't even down yet. It was all like the cement and everything. So there's like can't really let her
Yeah.
roam around with all the crap on the ground. So we had kind of carried her into the apartment.
And even if
But the
I
place,
also feel like in that situation, if it was just put down and you're out there, you're like, I still feel weird putting her down. Not that I think she's going to pee or do anything.
yeah,
I still have
yeah,
that fear that it may happen. And I don't want to clean
oh,
a
100%,
freshly carpet already that I'm not even in yet.
100%. I don't blame it. Yeah. So yeah, so there's that. But what's also nice is we have a deck with this place too, first floor again. And so last one it was just like one medium sized square. And then this one it's not as big, it's just pretty long. Like I don't think that's what it's describe. But it's definitely thinner, but it's
It
just
has more,
long.
but
Like
it's a little more width to
yeah,
it. Just what you're trying to
more
say,
width.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the best way to describe it. Yeah. Um, yeah, no, it's nice though. So definitely enjoying it. But no,
There you go.
when we got everything, I took a video of Poppy like the second day with pure boxes still everywhere. She's having a ball, just roaming around the box maze and just getting used to it. But no, she's having a ball with it,
Good.
and
Good.
it's funny because it's the same size apartment, but it feels a lot more spacious and a lot more homier because like everything seems to spread out. Like when you walk in, there's like the living room area. Then you can cut through the kitchen because it's an open kitchen, and then through the kitchen part, there's like the dining room area where we have a good table, and then down the hall is the bathroom and our bedroom. So it's very spread out, which is nice.
Yeah. That's good at least. Yeah. That's
Yeah. So
I need to visit a new place.
yes,
See
absolutely.
my girl. This girl as in Poppy.
Yes, yes, you know. That's always that was really funny. Absolutely.
That's the only reason why I bring that up is because I know, like in those situations, some pets have a little harder time transitioning to a new place. I know you're
Yeah,
only moving like
but
only
no,
like
it's
10 minutes
still
away, but
very.
it's a new place that they have to get acclimated to. The only reason why I also bring that up is because one of the things I did since we were gone is I went up to see my sister in Pittsburgh.
Oh, nice. That's right.
And what we did this time versus the other times he's gone is we actually brought both our dogs with us for the 4 hour trip to Pittsburgh, just to see how more so just to see how it would go and everything. Um,
Yeah.
just because, and the thought process is just go for future thinking. Maybe if they get more used to going on car rides, doing that or doing this ride, maybe they'll be a little more acclimated and be okay going out to Pittsburgh
Mm,
instead of
yeah.
having someone or having to pay someone to watch them.
Right.
And going down was a little bit an issue for them. They were freaking out, as you would think, because because I know there's some, like even Family Guy with Brian, they always make the joke of him going for a ride in a car or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Our dogs are not that, because the only time we ever take them in a car ride for a car, it's usually to go to the vet.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're going to a park or anywhere fun.
Right.
So whenever they see, oh, I'm going to a car, oh, this isn't a good place. I'm not going to a good place. So they'll just sit in, they'll
Yeah.
sit in the passenger seat, just like shaking, like, where
Yeah.
are we going?
It's
That's
funny you
also
mention
funny
that
too,
though.
because they're scared, but it's also like that weird dog thing where they also want to look at the window at the same time
Yeah.
too. Like they'll look, like when you're going down there on the highway, like every once in a while they'll just see a car go by, like, huh? What is that? But going down, they were shaking and nervous the whole way
Yeah.
until
Yikes.
essentially we got there. They laid down for maybe like 2 seconds, but on the ride back, there was no issue at all. They shook for maybe like 10, 15 minutes. Then they laid down and fell asleep. They had no issue
Oh
going
wow.
back.
That's not bad. I like it. It's funny you mentioned the whole car ride thing because Poppy loves car rides. Like she's never had issues with them. It's super nice. Like especially if we
Yeah,
go
even
like
my
visit.
sister's that way. Her dogs are
Yeah.
the same way. They have no issue going on car rides.
Yeah. No, she loves it. And like the moment she gets in the car ride, into the car for the ride, everything, whether we're going to the vet or my parents, her parents, the beach house or anything like that. Um, excuse me. Then yeah, no, she loves it. Like she lays down almost immediately, but then every so often she'll get up and stick her. My favorite, and she's been doing this more lately. She does stick her head kind of out the window a bit, and
Yeah.
I just see when I'm looking to like get ready to turn in like to the left lane, I just see this little nose just stick out, and I'm just like, oh, there's a Poppy. Poppy in the oncoming lane. Like, Pop, I gotta merge over, move your nose.
Poppy, is it clear? Gonna go?
But no, she loves it though, and absolutely loves car rides. It's awesome though. It's funny because she's a decent sized dog, and obviously got to be careful as possible with her. Plus we don't want her to really join us up front. We actually have a seatbelt for her in the back. Then we buckle it in as if it's like an actual seatbelt, and then
Gotcha.
the other part hooks onto her harness. It's pretty cool. So,
Yeah.
she's used to it by now, which is nice. So, no, it's just funny though. Helps keep her
Yeah.
safe though. So,
I would think the more we do that, the more they'll get used to being
oh
in the
yeah,
car.
exactly. Yeah, because I was
But
gonna say,
since
like you
but since we
mentioned,
did that, because that was a couple weeks ago that we went out to
mm,
Pittsburgh, um, we've taken them to the vet since then, and they're a little scared, but they're a little more okay with the ride. They'll lay
yeah,
down, they'll
that's
still
good.
look at the window. The one time my one dog saw somebody at like step, because you're stopped at a red light, looks over and starts barking just because they see somebody in the back in their car.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Poppy
we can't
does
we
something
can't let that.
similar.
We just can't let
Yeah,
that person in the car next to us not know we're there.
no.